When you hear the words, "Why not you?" what comes to mind? Do they stir doubt, or do they awaken something deeper? Curiosity, determination, the courage to dream beyond where you stand today. These words are not meant to diminish you. They are a call to action, a reminder that greatness is not reserved for a select few. Each of us carries the potential to achieve remarkable things, no matter our beginnings, experiences, or the obstacles in our path. Too often, we hear stories of exceptional individuals, people who seem destined for achievement. Their talents, advantages, and successes can make it feel as though excellence belongs to someone else. But the truth is that success is rarely the result of talent alone. At its core, it is driven by grit, the steadfast determination to keep going when progress is slow, to rise after every fall, and to persist long after the initial excitement fades. Grit is not about being the fastest or the most gifted. It is about being the one who refuses to stop. So ask yourself, why not you? Why not the person who doesn't yet have all the answers, but has the willingness to learn? Why not the person who has faced setbacks, yet continues to stand back up? Why not the person whose potential is still unfolding? Grit levels the playing field. It is not something you are born with, but something you cultivate through persistence, resilience, and an unwavering refusal to quit. Every challenge you encounter becomes part of your growth. Every doubt becomes an opportunity to strengthen your resolve. The question is never whether obstacles will appear, but how you will respond. Will you stray from the path, or will you continue step by step toward your destination? The journey to success is rarely straight. It twists, stalls, and redirects. Yet if you keep moving, embrace discomfort, and trust in your ability to grow, you will discover that there is no one more suited to the challenge than you. Success is often romanticized as the domain of the naturally talented. But history tells another story, one of perseverance. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before finally creating the light bulb. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team before becoming one of the greatest athletes of all time. These individuals were not propelled forward by talent alone. Their defining quality was an unshakable will to continue when failure would have stopped someone else. Talent might offer a head start, but grit carries you through when challenges intensify. It pushes you to practice when early attempts feel clumsy, to learn when progress is slow, and to keep going long enough to achieve mastery. Many who possess immense natural ability fall short simply because they lack the persistence to continue through hardship. Those who succeed are often the ones who endure. A crucial part of endurance is adopting a growth mindset, the belief that your abilities are not fixed, but can be strengthened through effort, learning, and perseverance. People with a growth mindset view challenges as opportunities. They understand that failure does not define them, it teaches them. Instead of asking, "Why am I failing?" they ask, "What can I learn from this?" Effort becomes a positive force, a path toward mastery rather than a sign of inadequacy. With this mindset, setbacks no longer signal the end of progress. They become stepping stones. Research consistently shows that individuals who embrace growth tend to persist longer, adapt more effectively, and ultimately achieve more. They welcome feedback, remain open to new ideas, and recognize that every skill, no matter how daunting at first, improves with practice. Their resilience is rooted not in perfection, but in the belief that consistent effort leads to improvement. Yet even a growth mindset requires something deeper: self-belief. It is the confidence that you have the capacity to adapt, to learn, and to succeed despite uncertainty. Self-belief is not arrogance, it is trust in your ability to grow. With it, you take risks, set ambitious goals, and persevere even when results are not immediate. Without it, doubt creeps in, comparisons paralyze, and fear keeps you within the boundaries of your comfort zone. Self-belief empowers you to set meaningful goals and pursue them wholeheartedly. It helps you withstand criticism, learn from it rather than shrink from it, and remain inspired by others' achievements rather than threatened by them. It enables you to see failure as a temporary detour rather than a final verdict. Above all, it gives you ownership of your path, reminding you that your future is shaped by your choices, your efforts, and your persistence. And then there is consistency, the quiet force behind every long-term success. Consistency is the commitment to show up every day, not only when inspiration strikes, but especially when it doesn't. It is the understanding that progress is built through small, repeated actions that compound over time. While motivation fluctuates, consistency endures. With consistency, habits strengthen, resilience grows, and your confidence expands as you witness your own steady progress. Success rarely comes from dramatic bursts of effort. It comes from the accumulation of countless small steps, hours of practice, moments of discipline, days when you persist despite frustration. Consistency builds the trust others place in you, and more importantly, the trust you place in yourself. It teaches you to rely not on fleeting inspiration, but on the routines and habits you build with intention. So when you ask yourself, "Why not me?" ask with conviction. Embrace the challenges, trust your capacity to learn, believe in your ability to grow, and commit to showing up every day. You have what it takes. The path may be long, but with grit, a growth mindset, self-belief, and consistency, there is no limit to what you can achieve.